Hello everyone, Simon Fraser from Hot Numbers back again to talk to you about a subject that's very dear to my heart, which a lot of people have been asking about specifically. We're going to talk about coffee grinders and the importance of them. So we're going to talk about the difference between a blade grinder and a burr grinder. So this is the cheaper option. You'll see these in shops, a lot of shops. Basically it will chop your coffee up. It's like a blender basically, so you'll put your coffee in and it will blend it up. The problem with it is that we're trying to extract oils from the coffee beans. The problem you'll get with this is you'll get inconsistent particle sizes, because some of them will be big and some will be like dust, very fine. So it will chop them inconsistently, which means that when you pass water through them to try and get the oils, the dust particles will go to the bottom and it will extract too much from them, and it won't get to the core of the bigger particles. So you'll have this inconsistency of particle sizes. What we're after in a good coffee grinder is a consistent particle size as much as possible. So that's where our trusty burr grinder comes in. This is a flat burr set, and basically the coffee beans will pass through the centre and there'll be a tiny gap there. And you can adjust the gap with your grinder, but we're talking a minute amount. So what it does is it's got different stages through the cutting teeth here, and it will actually pass from the centre to the outside, and it will result in a very even grind. Some say that the flat burr sets are some of the nicest coffee produced, especially for espresso when it comes to that, so it becomes very important. But yeah, a good burr grinder it's an essential toolkit if you're into your coffee. So not particularly expensive still, but in hand grinder form, would recommend. I mean, I use the Comandante, which is a bit more money, but I just love the engineering of this. This in particular, there's two types of burr grinder. You've got your flat burrs and your conical burrs. So this is a conical grinder found in most home grinders. So this conical grinder is Comandante. It's a very well made German grinder which I use every day for my brewing. Love it. Quality piece of kit. Inside it, the coffee beans will pass from the top and they'll make their way between the two cutting blades here, the two burr sets. So what we're basically doing when we're adjusting that grinder is we're controlling the gap between the blades here. So I'm just going to screw that together. So we're changing the gap made between the blades to allow the coffee to pass through at different grind settings. So just going to screw that up. So it's important that we have no coffee in here to start with, so that otherwise we'd have coffee trapped inside the blades as we're trying to do it up, which we don't want. So basically I always screw it so the blades are completely touching, so I know that it's as fine as it can be. We obviously don't want it there, so we just back it off a little bit so that it's free to turn. Then take our fresh Planadas Hot Numbers coffee here from one of our farmers, John. Great coffee, love it, filter in the morning. And we're just going to grind a bit out here. So this is basically like your peppermill at home. And this is too fine at the moment. It wants to be like sand for filter. If it's too fine, you can see it when you pinch it, that's espresso territory there. So that's too fine for filter. The particles are too small, they'll over extract, and then no water will pass through the filter paper. So we're going to back that off even more until we get a consistency of fine sand. You'll also get more coffee coming out per turn as well, as we can see. A lot of coffee here. If we want to go to the extreme, then we would go for cafetiere. So here, I don't know if you can pick that up, but it's much coarser here than the espresso setting. And that's what we're after. And a great burr grinder, such as this, Comandante, or we sell other ones here as well. We've got the Rhino grinder, which is good. And these come in about the sort of 30 to 40 pound mark. So Tiamo, Rhino grinders, great grinders as well. But this is a serious piece of kit here, which I like to use every morning. Just feels good. The bearings are really well made, but these will do an equally good job, just less money. So Anyway, really important to get yourself a good grinder for home, good burr grinder. Cannot recommend it enough. It's basically part of the morning ritual. So everything, even particle sizes, it will help you get the best from your coffee. We want to extract those oils as evenly as possible across the coffee to give the best chance of a good morning brew. The farmers have put in their hard work. We've put in our hard work at the roaster. Now you need to do your hard work to grind this correctly and continually taste. Adjust your grinder, pour some filtered water in at the correct temperature. Just taste it, continue to taste it and see what's best, you know? Sometimes there's no right or wrong. Everyone's got a different perception of what tastes good. Some prefer flat burrs, some prefer conical burrs. It's a matter of taste, but get your hands dirty, get a grinder, get grinding. Hot Numbers Coffee, stay safe, see you soon.